Hello, team. It is Tuesday, April 28th, and couple of things. Number one, tomorrow is month end for April. So funny how April was a 5-week month, but I feel like it went so much faster than March, which was a normal 4-week month. I felt like March had 9,000 days in it, and then April really did have a lot of days in it in Park Lane World, and just went so much faster. Maybe that's just me, but so tomorrow ends so many things. So you have 5 weeks. What's so nice about a 5-week month is that it gives you that whole extra week to meet whatever your goals are for the month. So that's a 5th week to get your rich rewards level that you're shooting for. It's a 5th week for if whatever financial bonuses you might be going for. All of these things, that extra week is such a gift. So we have that Ashton bracelet set that's for the 2,500 rich rewards level. As you can see, that will be a good seller when that comes out. People love those multi-bracelet sets. I mean, look at how the Birch has been on back order forever. The cream bracelets sell like crazy. So this is a set you're going to want to have. And why pay for it when you can earn it free with just 2,500 over the 5 weeks of the month? The orchid bracelet. That was another thing that this 5th week is such a gift for. Only 1,000 since the end of March, and you get to receive that for free. And that's going to be a style drop in May, you guys. So we don't, you want that sample. You definitely want that sample. Oh my God, I thought I was turning it off. So all of that ends tomorrow at whatever, at midnight your time. So if midnight your time is 1 o'clock in the morning, if midnight your time is 3 o'clock in the morning, or if midnight your time is midnight, then that's that, because that's when it ends. So midnight Pacific time is really the real end. All right, so the wine with Scott Levine is also Thursday. That's Thursday night, and you had last week and this week to do 1,000 for that. So all you have to do is look at your dashboard. What did you put in last week? Subtract that from 1,000, and that's what you need for this week. I know I put up a tracker for, like I put up recognition for who did it as of last week. I can't update that as this week goes on, because I would have to sit and do math problems for every single person. And fun fact, I won't be doing that. So everybody can look at their own dashboard for last week and then just keep ticking away. And you will, when you have 1,000, you will know that you qualified for that. And you will receive an email on Thursday with the link to the Zoom. So that should be fun. He's going to make some May announcements and I don't know, words of wisdom. I guess we'll see, but it should be a fun evening, and I would love to see lots of us on there. Okay, so any questions, thoughts, or anything on any of that?
Michelle, I believe they said there's not going to be a loop this week.
Probably not. Well, maybe a day later, probably because the announcements are going to come on that Zoom with Scott first. So they probably are just going to withhold that info so that it's, the people that earn that evening with Scott will be the first to hear it. So I'm guessing that it'll go out the day after.
Yeah.
The other thing is, remember that, we have the free shipping right now. We have the free item with the $90 purchase gets the bonus item gets the free item. So tomorrow that ends. We don't know what the May specials are yet. So make sure that you do close up what you have, because I would hate for shipping to get added onto any unsubmitted order and, free items to be lost and whatever. So we got to close up and cross fingers that it gets extended into May or some portion of May or whatever, because those specials are awesome. Oh, they're far away. I heard that they were adjusting the flight path to not fly down the South Shore of Long Island, Jones Beach, because they don't want people going to the beach to watch it. Which knocked me out of the flight path because I live real close. So,
bummer.
This is why we can't have nice things. People don't know how to follow directions.
Right.
Don't you know somebody?
Say that again, Laura.
Don't you know somebody?
Not really anymore. Now that Kevin, it's so funny because I've gotten 4 billion messages. Is your brother flying over today? He hasn't been a Thunderbird for actually 2 years now. Just like any other Air Force assignment, it's a 2-year assignment. So you get 2 years in Korea, 2 years in, whatever, Spangdahlem, anywhere you get 2 years. And the Thunderbirds is the same. We actually only got a third extra year where he was the commander because for the first time ever, the existing commander was fired. And they decided that Kevin was the person to replace him. So he had to unpack all of his stuff. He was days from leaving for Korea and had to unpack, tell the tenant that was getting their house, you're not getting this house. Like, it was a whole big thing. So that's why he had a third year. But he lives in DC now. So he's on an assignment that will ultimately lead to the Pentagon. So anyway, okay, so I thought that today we would continue on with our color lesson because I don't want it to just seem like last week's training was like a flavor of the day training. That's one thing that drives me crazy. Our business, has a lot of facets to it, and having some nice knowledge to be able to share is a really great thing. So I pulled out my color wheel from last week with all my notes on it from Dana, because actually for the leaders, she did it again yesterday, and we kind of hashed out a couple of more ideas with it. So if you haven't seen last week's Lunch and Learn, Dana did a whole lesson for us on the color wheel and how the colors next to each other are friends and the colors across from each other are lovers, because next to each other is harmonious, across is like electric and exciting. So, like opposites attract. So she was saying how you can do across to make a nice pop, next to kind of do a blend, or go across and a little next to. So, that is what we were talking about. And I thought that today we could kind of do a little more work with it. So one of the things we talked about was, wouldn't it, what we're trying to keep engagement up with our, VIP groups and come up with creative ideas for lives. So we were talking about that it would be so great to do like a series on color with your VIPs. So every day do a live where maybe you're featuring a different color of the day. So if you're going to do yellow, then you show all the things that are next to yellow, opposite of yellow, how that would go. And you could share some fun facts about the color. So that's the part I didn't look up yet, but I know that we can do that because Dana was saying that you can literally Google anything when it comes to this, just like anything else you can Google. So for example, I was going to Google, and if maybe we can even do it on the screen share here, we'll see what we have time for. But I was just going to Google fun facts about color. And then see which ones are happy, which ones are intense, which ones are moody, which ones are creative, so that you can incorporate facts like that into the presentation that you're giving your VIPs each day. So if we do VIPs lives for, say, Monday through Friday, I thought a great idea then would be to conclude with like a Zoom party. Because again, anytime you want to start up something new, engaging your VIPs is the way to do it. So if we do a live for them every day with all of these color fun facts, and then ask them to join the Zoom party on, say, Sunday night, Monday night, whatever night you're going to do it, and bring your favorite colorful blouse so that we can find you 2 spectacular necklaces or earrings or whatever that go with it. And we can then accessorize each person's blouse, because we'll have shared with them all of the knowledge over the course of the week. So they're going to come to the Zoom with all the new found knowledge that they have on color based on what you shared with them over the course of the week. And how fun that they could come on the Zoom and then bring a blouse or bring a jacket or bring a dress or something, and then everybody have fun accessorizing that. Now, of course, our goal of getting them on the Zoom is, of course, to also, if they want to place an order for those pieces, you could do an ordering special, or even better, we could do a booking special. Jen and Becky and I were on this leader call yesterday, so we were group chatting about it, and I was saying we got to definitely do a booking special, and Jen said I would do offer the piece they like best that went with their top as their booking gift. So I love that idea. I thought that was brilliant. So let's do a little matching up. So I decided to, I still didn't take down my spring clothes out of the attic. So my colorfulness is, while always limited, extra limited when my spring clothes and my summer clothes are still in the attic. But I did leave this out for some reason. So I have on the yellow t-shirt, and I know this probably looks black, but it's not, it's blue. That's why I asked you before this. You gotta wait, sorry.
How long?
About a half hour.
Okay.
This is navy. So according to the color wheel, the navy is directly across from the blue. So just my outfit alone does the opposite colors. So I was deciding what to do for the necklace, and I decided to go for next to the yellow and go into the oranges. And this is definitely a lot for me, because to do 4 colors in the same outfit is definitely a lot. But would you, like, this is good, right?
Absolutely. Yep. And I like the impression bracelet. That kind of like ties it together too.
That's why I grabbed it. I was so excited. And I hardly ever wear this one because, I don't know, I just feel like I always grab the gold one with the clear. And yes, I was very excited about the coral impression bracelet.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, just so you know, this necklace is on sale. So it used to be, I want to say it was $78 when it was in the catalog, and it's $36. We must have 12 million of them in the warehouse, because it's been $36 for a while. And that is an unbelievable price for this necklace. I mean, people could use this as one of their low items. It's the same price as goddess earrings. People are putting the goddess earrings as one of their low items. So to get a piece like this as a low item is fantastic value for people. So I would highly recommend throwing this on your next Rich Rewards order. Oh, that was the other thing we talked about. So I feel like people have been struggling with their Rich Rewards, because you know how it was restricted as to what we could put on a Rich Rewards order from the new catalog? Well, here's the thing. No one's shopping from the catalog right now. Maybe your hostess has one, but every single guest that's shopping is shopping from the website, which means you just get to make your own catalog right now. Whatever you feature is what people are going to go look for. Oh, did I not say it was Kristen? I'm sorry. So whatever we feature is what people are going for. So all of a sudden I'm selling the things that I'm showing on Facebook Lives that never, people had not really previously been noticing. But I'm guessing that you're noticing that people are finding all kinds of stuff right now. Are you finding that?
Oh, yeah.
People are sending me their lists in Messenger, and I'm like, do I work here? What are these?
I have to go look them up. What is this?
Every single time. The thing to watch is rings, because when people go find weird rings, half the time it's available in a 6 and a 10, or the 5 and the 6. So just make sure that you look up, because they don't think to look at that stuff. Frankly, I am not even showing rings right now. I feel like rings, without trying them on, is asking for an adjustment that's going to take 2 months. So people are buying rings on their own Rogue, but I am not showing any rings on my Facebook parties, just so you know. So use your Rich Rewards to get some of these colorful pieces to put into your kit that are from older collections, because why not, right? There's no restrictions on it, and you get to decide what's the new line now. Where did I put? Oh. Okay, I forgot I wanted to have this nearby. All right, so, oh, Becky turned her camera off. All right, so Phyllis, you have some nice bright top on there. What were you thinking about?
Okay, so I'm a bright person anyway, and I have a lot of, am I on? Okay, I have a lot of bright clothes, and I went back to an oldie but goodie. Well, you remember these were special. They're kind of a blue. This is a bright yellow that's on the chart, and the opposite color for this is a blue. I think if you can look at it, it's a navy blue, but I didn't have any. I do have navy, but I couldn't find the necklace I wanted. So if you come across the chart, you'll see it's kind of blue. So remember this piece?
Yes, Gemma.
This has a beautiful blue bead, and it's really pretty together.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, look at how pretty that is.
I love it. And do you know that when I first bought this outfit, that is the necklace I wore with this?
I love this necklace. I kept one for myself. It's gotten a little stringy and I need to cut it, but I actually love it. I also, like you said, and I didn't have time to go back and look it up on my order form to see what the name of it is, but I bought this a little while ago. It's one of the older pieces, and all of these are tiger's eye. I didn't know that until I bought it and I started looking it up. I knew this is the one that we often see as a tiger's eye.
Right.
But these are different color tiger's eye. And this is also really pretty with something like this.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Dennis brought that necklace to my attention pretty recently.
Yeah.
And I too did not know that all of those were tiger eye. That makes it a really high value piece. Phyllis, do you know what the price of that one is by chance?
Actually, I don't, but I'll post it in the group as soon as I get off. I have it. It's not a cheap piece. It's not really cheap, but I got it at half price. I think I did a half price or $25 one. So it's not an inexpensive piece.
It's definitely over 100.
It is.
No doubt about it.
Surprisingly, my customers, I've sold 3 of these online at parties since I had it. People look at this and go, oh, I want that. They don't ask me the price. They don't care about that. They just haven't seen anything that looks much like this, and they like it. I did a live on stones, all genuine stones. And I pulled out everything we have that's genuine. And I told the properties of genuine stones. This is also a color that would look pretty with this.
Awesome.
So,
that's the meadow.
Yeah, meadow. I did an entire hour on nothing but stones and their properties. And I sold several pieces from that live as well.
That's awesome.
So that's what I pulled out today.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being so prepared. I love it. I know I gave short notice. All right. Does anybody else want to share what they have there? Becky, were you unmuting yourself, or are you grabbing something?
I also did a neutral. This is a neutral.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm crazy about this. Can I show y'all one more thing?
Of course.
The Outlander I put on the Summit. I took the Summit piece off and I put the Outlander on here, and with the hunter earrings and cuff. This is a really pretty look because, you know, the hunter earrings have that gold piece.
Right.
So with that, it was really cute. That's what I actually had on when I turned on the video and you said, go get a bright color. So I had this on with a kind of peach color shirt. And so that was really pretty. I thought that's a nice look too, but that wasn't colorful, so I changed it.
Oh, and you changing everything. That's dedication. That's so creative. I love that idea. I feel like when Tamika sees that, she's going to like it. She's done a lot of creative things with that Outlander without even putting it on a separate thing. I got to get that Summit again, because that you can hang. Another thing I saw with the Summit, I'm pointing as if you can see me pointing. I'm pointing to Phyllis's holding up the necklace, I swear. So the
Yellowstone.
screen there, if you can hang from there, the meadow quartz, you can hang this from that.
And the Yellowstone necklace. I don't have it.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Does anybody have the Yellowstone here? Because that comes off too.
Yes.
And
Just
that
don't
looks,
show that one just now because it's still on back order for a ridiculous amount of time. But when you can do
Yeah.
it yourself, but don't show people yet.
yeah.
But these other ones, yes, awesome. That's so cool.
Mhm.
Thank you, Phyllis.
You're welcome.
All right, go ahead. Were you gonna go, Becky?
I was just gonna show this purple is super bright for spring and it looks so good with the hunter earrings. I don't have a lot of color pieces, but I like those two together, that purple and green.
Yes.
Very pretty.
So good together.
I am a huge fan of purple and green. That's why I was so sad when
There's
Unicorn
another-
sold out.
Retro
Purple and
earrings.
green.
Ooh, Jen, go ahead with that. Same idea.
Well, just the same color, that same purple color, but with the grove.
Oh, I love the
Or then
grove.
this is the sparkle box one, which I never would have thought to put green and purple
Mhm.
together like that till I was looking.
So,
I think
yeah,
it's
that's
so
really pretty.
Yeah.
Very
Those
pretty.
Grove crystals really look pretty with that. The
Mhm.
reflection
Yeah,
from the
look it
purple.
up.
Yeah, because they're the see-through, so it really
Mhm.
takes on
Mhm.
the color
I'm going to have to get
of
that.
whatever.
And
Donna,
any-
that would look good on you.
I love this
I
one.
like that.
And
Is
you
the
know,
grove still available?
it is.
Mhm.
Oh, I gotta get it. I love the grove. I love the
Mhm.
grove.
I call that the ice cubes necklace.
Yeah.
Yes, it is so
Yeah.
gorgeous. I was a big fan of that when it was in the catalog, and it had a short life in the catalog.
It did.
But sometimes Park Lane is like ahead of the trend.
Mhm.
So sometimes something that we have ends up being super popular like after the fact, and I felt like that was one of them.
There's another.
Oh, look at
you're gonna
that.
do
That's beautiful,
neighbors.
Jen. That's
So a
gorgeous.
neighbor
Oh, so
color
pretty.
would be the grove and the yellow.
That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
You
I
can get
had that on my the
But
picture
then-
on my website. I'm wearing that grove with a black dress that has green
If
leaves.
you want to go opposite
Mm,
to do the teal color,
That's pretty.
that's pretty together.
Yes. Ooh, pretty.
or purple if you're going opposite the purple and the yellow.
Hmm.
Those mulberry earrings you can do a surprising amount with.
Yes.
They have so many colors in them.
Hmm.
This one actually, I didn't even notice, has like blue
Yes.
flecks in it.
Oh, yeah.
I wear them with a navy blue dress.
Oh yeah. The blue, I have a blue top.
I'd love to wear those.
Oh,
with
I'm
the
so glad to know the grove is back. I'm going to put that on my order right now.
Here's
Love the
another
grove.
opposite one. The
Now
breeze.
that looks pretty.
Yeah.
Sophisticated.
Mhm.
That looks sophisticated.
Mhm.
Donna,
And
you
I
have
like this
another
one
blouses
because
that would
it does
look like.
the opposite already in the necklace.
I had that out today, Michelle.
Oh, that's a good
Love
one. I forgot about
that.
that one, Michelle. That's a good one.
And I'm wearing that color. And the only thing I could come up with was like the red gold, the rose gold, or the Vera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
good.
that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Michelle, that looks gorgeous.
So the Jasmine, remember, this was an over
So pretty.
$300 necklace. And then really it was hard to sell because of that. It couldn't be a bonus item or anything. But they knocked down the price that now it fits as a bonus item.
Oh.
So somebody can take this as a $25 piece. And this is genuine what?
It's Amazonite. I thought it was something else, but it's Amazonite.
Is it?
I
Look
sold
at
it
you
to a
with
lady
yours.
and she told, I said, oh, it's Jasper, Jade or something. And she came back about 20 minutes later and said, no, it's Amazonite.
Well, all right. Amazonite it is. But this is, I've never had
pretty.
this in my kit before today because this came yesterday. After the lesson last week, I ordered a couple, I had a few like bonus item opportunities and stuff. So this was one of the things that I grabbed so that I would have some of this color.
And what is that
Because
one called?
This is called Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Because I do like to go blue to green, as evidenced by Phyllis's very first choice, the Gemma. I did often wear the Gemma with this outfit. I wore that to Matthew's senior final.
This looks good with the olive earrings. You could do this necklace with the olive earrings too.
Oh,
Oh.
definitely. I have to get those back in my kit. I don't have those right now.
Here's another pink
Oh,
That's
blue.
pretty.
either
That's
myrtle
pretty.
or the indigo.
Hold on one second.
Very pretty.
yeah, I like
And that's
that.
one of my favorite colors.
So pure pretty, yeah.
Looks good on everybody.
And rather than specifying.
Someone has someone talking in the room with them. I'm not sure who
Oh,
it is.
that's me.
Oh,
I'm
is it?
gonna
Okay,
mute.
sorry, Don.
I'm sharing an office with Rob.
Yes, no, and listen, we're all doing crazy stuff. We get it. We get it. It's fine. The role model, it's hard to tell from the online photos, but see how there is blue in the role model?
Yeah.
So that makes it a great for a blue-yellow combo also.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that.
That's really good.
And
Yeah.
then just put the Rue or the Clayton or something right here. And this
Is
is
it gold
awesome.
with it or silver or both?
I have
It's,
to wait back.
I mean, these are always silver. So
Yeah.
you could do a silver if you wanted to, but because of the gold beading, I've always considered this a gold blender. But honestly, because of the silver-based crystals, you really could go either
You go
way.
either
And
way.
remember, this is exactly like Imagine, where you can wear just the short one, you know, you can wear the longer one,
Put it on the kitchen.
you can twist it a little, you can put the little bally in the front, you can put the little bally in the back. So you have a lot of options when it comes to the role model. I personally, for myself, I just prefer it the long way. But these are, if you're marketing, I mean, obviously these necklaces are appropriate for all ages, but just remember that these magnets are always welcomed by older women that don't want to deal with like clips and stuff. These are so easy to put on and off. Obviously, when it's a long necklace, you can also just put this right over your head. But that's why women like the Imagine and stuff as well, because it's easy to do. And there are several other necklaces like this. So if you go back to the website, this one is called Role Model, but there's a purple one very similar called Magnificent. That is a fantastic choice. I used to sell tons of those. And then a shorter version where it's just this part of it, but not as short. There's Ivy, which is a many shades of green one. And then there's, what's the purple one called? There's a purple one as well. They come up right in a row when you go through the website. And those, the Ivy
It's called
and the other,
exposure.
what is it?
Exposure.
Exposure, yes. I knew it was a word that didn't describe the color. Exposure and Ivy are both $99. How happy will people be to take a $99 piece for their $100 free item? So this is why it's good to vary up your price points so that you can show, you know, if somebody likes the greens and wants something less expensive, they might take the $42 Myrtle that Jennifer showed, and then they might want Role Model for their bonus item, but then take Exposure for $99 for their short. And now they're getting a wide range of colors that they like. So I made a list yesterday, and I'll share it on our team page. I made a list of all the necklaces and prices of those necklaces of things that either I remember being nice or I like them or I just thought they were good to incorporate. And then I did the same for earrings, because on a Zoom, that's kind of what is the best. You know what I mean? Like that's, I feel like people are mostly doing necklaces and earrings right now, bracelets too, but and of course, you know, to pop this in as a bonus item and stuff is a great strategy, but I just focused for now on necklaces and earrings because that's what shows up nice on the Zoom. Okay, so Terrazzo is the necklace that Phyllis showed, Terrazzo, and that's $94. So that's another fantastic take it free as your $100 bonus. I love when we can get people in that range. I love for people to be from 85 to 100 for their free item.
Can I just
It's
say something
way
about
prettier.
all-
I'm glad that you showed it because the picture on the website, you wouldn't know.
No,
what
it's
it-
ugly on the
or-
website.
Like you cannot tell how magnificent
This is
that one
really pretty.
is.
It's really pretty. The one thing I wanted to say too about the magnetic necklaces, I was at a show maybe a summer or two ago, I don't remember, but I was showing the Imagine necklace. And you have to be careful. Mostly people who like the magnets are people who are arthritic and they have problems with their fingers and can't do things. So they really like that. But the other thing that you have to really be clear of is that you don't have a person who has a pacemaker, because those magnets will set their pacemakers crazy. They
Oh,
could have.
that's right.
So that's another thing. I always say that to my hostess before I do a show. Do you have anyone in here who's had heart surgery or may have a pacemaker? So I just wanted to share that in case you don't know it. you
I
don't.
had forgotten, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle,
Yeah.
on the purple exposure necklace on the website, they show it long, but do you think that it's being connected with another one of itself? Because it
Yes.
only has one connection, right?
Yes. Yes. Exposure is a shorter necklace. And if you get two of them, you could make a long necklace out of it.
I think they must have 3 in this picture because the way that it is, I'm like,
Why are they playing jump rope with it?
well, they show 2 of the connections like all the way down the chest area. So there must be one connection in the back that they have 3
Well,
together.
it might be off center. That was a popular thing to do, to put it askew so that there was one a little higher than the other instead of equal like this is. But I don't know 100%.
Could people that have those older necklaces take some nice pictures of them against a different colored background so we can see, the IRL pictures?
Absolutely. We can put out an APB on that for sure and see what people come up with. I know Jeanette is always a fan of those types of pieces because, what we're all doing is what she always has done. So she has lots of these older. That's why the best photo shoot on Role Model is hers.
I don't know if this is still available or not. The Aloha,
Yeah,
is
it
it
is.
still available?
It is.
Mhm.
I saw that yesterday too.
This is a good one too for this blouse with the blue on it. This is cute, but this doesn't work with this because I have on that.
You guys, Brulee too, I decided to bring back out of the vaults. Now, Brulee, as you can see, it's, lots of different colors here. It's browns, it's greens. This is one of those ones that you can do that other trick where you can put it on. I haven't done this in a long time because I don't have it. So see how you have a lot of strands here? This is one of the ones where you can take the 2 longest ones, put it behind your head, okay? So that now, and then just even it up. It's one of the easiest ones to do it with because it's a long necklace and it has a huge extender. So this is one of the easiest ones. So here's the extender, here's the clip. You just crisscross right here in the front and then bring it back to close it. And now you have a look of the shorter and the longer all together. Obviously, if the thinner your neck, the looser this will be. But so this is what you can do with this in addition to just wearing it, the regular long way.
That's pretty. That's nice.
Yeah. Donna, this would be perfect with the top you have on because it
I would love it.
neutrals and then the colors would pop. You have to get this for that blouse.
And I love it that you have all different textures. It's not just like a loopy, it's a small bead, it glistens. It's so pretty.
Yep.
Very pretty.
So this is a great
Brulee.
bonus item. This is an over $100 necklace. So a lot of times people will take this for their 25.
What's the name of that again, please?
Brulee. Brulee, like creme brulee.
BRULEE.
Correct. BRULEE, exactly.
Thank
Very
you.
pretty.
You're welcome. And you can never go wrong with fig. I'll tell you
Love
what,
fig.
and ladies love this piece. Anytime I do a show in a hotsy-totsy area, they all buy this. There's something about this that the higher end women just seem to love. I don't know what it is, but anytime, even when I've done like a vendor event, I did like at this high-end hotel with this hotsy-totsy group, and every fig I had, and some of them ordered it. It just has a rich lady look, I guess.
It's very
But
pretty.
what's so nice about this one, sometimes women don't like statement necklaces because they tend to be heavy. This is bamboo and stuff, so this is so light. It's lighter than some of our normal necklaces. Like, so if somebody says, oh, I can't wear necklaces like that, they're too heavy, this is the solution for that person.
Oh, I
I'm
have
gonna
to get that
actually
for
not
Lynn.
have this much longer because every Facebook party I've done, at the end, I've been saying, as a special bonus, and thanks for coming on to Angie's party, if you're going to be booking your own show, not only will you get an extra $100 in shopping, but you're going to tell me the favorite piece you saw on this live, and I'm going to put it in the mail to you tomorrow so that you can have it and enjoy it on all the days up until your party and forevermore. And the girl yesterday picked this. So now I have to order another one and be without this.
I'm trying to untangle this. I can't get it untangled.
Oh, I love that one. Except for the issue you just said. But yes.
Yeah, you got to hang this up when you're not wearing it.
Which one? What's it
the-
called?
I never know. It's Fontaine Blue or something like that.
Cocoa something?
I thought it was
It's
Fontaine
over-
Blue.
It's over 2, right?
What are you gonna
Yes,
make
it's
now?
silver.
Okay, you started making it?
I just
just
got this
looking
again.
at
This was my Easter necklace one year.
You to make your lunch.
That is a great necklace to untangle with somebody else because all it takes is one person holding it up like a rainbow and then the other person like fixing it. I wore that to a Scott event one time with a navy blue dress and it looks so
Beautiful. Absolutely.
Pretty.
I wore
I could
this
see
on-
that. I could even see that with crisp white.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah, this is a very pretty necklace. I bought this after we had the color wheel stuff, so still has the tag. on it.
Oh.
Yes, it's like 700 strands. It just has that, it almost has that messy neck look, but just all by itself.
I have
There's
another
another
one.
simple bracelet colors, the buckle ups.
Mhm.
I forgot that I had these ones. I just added the teal one. But these are just a really fun pop of color and they're very comfortable to wear. Low priced item. I don't know how much they were, I forget, but a good one.
I forgot about
That
those
is a
too.
good one.
Jennifer, and correct me if I'm wrong. I remember people saying those fit on the larger side too, right?
Yeah. Oh, they're very comfortable. Yeah.
I
So
guess
this-
I like blue, huh?
There's two different snap
Oh, good.
sizes. And it's
Oh, that's nice.
it's very comfortable. Then that's on the smallest one.
And that's the kind of stuff
Yeah.
people really are gravitating towards right now as well too,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
they want something, they want to wear some jewelry, but they are in reality wearing yoga pants and some sort of upgraded t-shirt. Like Donna's working from home and you have that pretty blouse on and I see every day you have a pretty blouse on. But we're not really putting together the whole outfit, right? We're just really doing tabletop dressing right now. At least I am, and I think most people are. So to do a casual bracelet like that, I think is a great thing to incorporate. And you're right, those are lower items, so that's good.
Here's one more.
Phyllis, that's Cherokee, and I remember it had like features. Wasn't there like
A bajillion.
What
Yes.
knew how to do it?
You can wear the things behind you. You
Uh-oh.
can
It doesn't come
the-
apart. You could do some stuff with it. Go ahead, Jennifer.
beads apart. Could you take the beads apart and double it?
Yes.
Well, oh,
Somebody
yeah,
did.
You can take
there
this
was like
part off. You're
12
right.
different ways.
This
The
comes
only
off.
person who knew how to do it is no longer with
That's
us.
not right.
Can't call her name.
Becky, did
I'll
you
look
ever know
for
that?
it.
I feel
I'll
like
look
that's
for
something
them and
Becky
find-
would have known. Becky, did you know how to do
No.
those things?
I
'Cause
think I still have the pictures on my phone actually of all the different ways to wear it. The
Okay,
middle
so that's
part
one way.
And if you put it over your head, like if you were gonna crisscross like you were just doing, then it works.
If you could find those photos, that would be so great.
Yeah, I might have them too.
You could do that by itself. So I
And the
can
black-
imagine you can turn this over and do it like that.
Yeah, I never understood this necklace. That is definitely boho beyond my abilities.
Remember these? I had the blue one, but it popped
So
apart.
pretty.
This was
Ooh,
a
that
great
looks
bracelet.
pretty.
I love that bracelet.
I've seen you wear that, and I've never seen anyone else wear it. That's really pretty.
That's very pretty.
The blue
Gorgeous.
one was more like a periwinkle, but it popped
Is
apart.
it tight, Phyllis?
No, it's not. It's got that elastic in it. See
Okay.
that? It's not tight.
Do you have small wrists?
Yes, I do, but it's
Okay.
heavy. It's heavy. You can't wear it for a
Yeah.
long time. It'll get on your nerves.
It's really pretty.
Work out with it.
Yeah.
Overhead presses.
Does anybody have the My Lady necklace? It's like this green color.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
it's different.
I was looking at that yesterday.
I have another one, but I can't put my hands on it right now. It's called Peacock, and it has a ton of different colors in it too. It's long strands of beads. It's a big one. It's called Peacock. Well, it's got a
think I know
peacock
it
on
when-
the neck. I don't know. It fastens with a peacock. It's really cute. I'll find it and put a picture of it later. Put a picture up. It's
And you
really-
know what? Here's the thing. I mean, I feel like we almost get to decide what some of the fashion trends are. So if every single one of us goes out into our VIP group and declares that color is where it's at, spring is here, you'll be in a better mood, which I actually believe to be true.
I agree.
That when you put a colorful something on, because I know that if I do too many days in a row in my oversized black V-neck t-shirt and my black sweatpants, I'm in a bad mood by the third day. So I definitely have to counter it with either some colorful jewelry or put a jacket on, something. And people definitely, especially if you're in a high quarantine area, I know that some areas are starting to open up, but some are not, lots are not. And people are really starting to struggle. And any little thing that will help with a burst of happiness, whether it be a splash of color, a little sparkle, just something, I think is super helpful to people. So if we can Google up some of those, properties of the different colors to add that into the lives, and then maybe run do a nice order special for them on that live Zoom party, and offer a nice, because then if you do the Zoom and they love all the color tutorials, they may want to do that as their party. They might want to say, you know what, you could say, if your friends would like this lesson, we can do a jewelry happy hour specifically focused on this. And I can set up a jewelry happy hour for you and your friends. And, we'll get all of your friends some happy color jewelry and share some of these fun facts. Color mood. Okay, so if you Google color mood, there are great graphics with color facts. Awesome. And you guys, I do stuff like this all the time where like at 12 o'clock, I told my VIPs I'm coming on live with all natural stones. And at 11:45, I am Googling the facts about those stones and making up quick index cards and laying out the jewelry. And then I talk as though I wrote the article. That's all you have to do. You just look up what's out there and present it in a way that you don't appear to be reading like a drone. I mean, looking down at notes is completely fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But if you speak in an animated way and show the jewelry, they love this stuff. Your VIPs will love it. Donna,
And
you were
chime
in the
in.
group for how long?
They chime in
I know all
too.
my secrets.
Say that again.
I said, you've been in my VIP group for a long time, and now you know all my secrets.
I'm learning, yes, and I love them. I'm learning. What I learned today is I don't have any color in my thing here. Got to get moving on that.
When I did the stones and I talked about the properties, it was such an interesting video because people know what properties they want to know about stones. So everybody had a lot of input. There was a lot of engagement, on that. So that's a really fun one too. If you use the colors and tell the properties, and people talked about it. They loved it.
I'm going to ask Jennifer Dennis too. She almost does that as like a business. And I had asked her a while back if she could prepare a tutorial class for us. So I'm going to follow up with her as well on that. And then Phyllis, you could chime in too on that. And because that's a whole part that's a natural extension of this, because a lot of the colorful pieces are natural stone, so it's really a double one.
Yep.
Is that still a host only, Phyllis?
This is not a host only. No,
It's not?
no, I don't. Well, I'm not sure. I bought this.
was.
Is it? I've had this for a long time. I just didn't sell it. I like this. The earrings are available. I know they're not host only because somebody bought those a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah, I noticed,
I'm pretty
sure.
sure that the host only are because I just tried to order them for a customer.
All right.
So maybe they were on one of those specials.
They were at one point.
I think they
know that.
were.
Okay.
I just tried a couple days ago.
Yeah, I know she bought them, and I was like, you
They're
should get the
so because it plays on the color
Mhm.
of the
orange.
color wheel, but also it goes with the Coachella, and that's what the lady wanted them with.
I love these.
This is Coachella.
Yes. Because the earrings are the orange color
Mm-hmm.
with the color
Correct.
like this.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I love that.
It's a nice
Well,
summer piece.
Thank you so much, everyone, for this animated and informative discussion. I really appreciate you taking the time to grab all your colorful things, to change your shirts, and all the things you did in order to be ready for this. I feel like Phyllis has some sort of conveyor belt of colorful necklaces running in front of her. Every time she speaks, she pops up on the screen with another necklace.
I have one more. This is my favorite that I will never ever sell. So this is the Avant-Garde, and I think it's still back.
It is still
Just had somebody order that.
Wow.
This
Wow.
this is a statement necklace.
That's a
It's
wow
a
piece.
lot of attention.
It sure is.
Yeah, I love this.
That's beautiful. Different.
A
Love
couple
it.
more. I'll take some pictures like somebody asked, because I do have more.
Yeah, you know
Good.
what? I mean,
Yeah.
if everybody who showed something that's not in the current catalog, especially the ones that don't have great pictures online, like that terrazzo one and stuff, if you could take a couple of pictures, that would be so incredibly helpful to everybody.
Okay.
Because the online photos, some of these are from a time where we were doing like a JCPenney catalog look, and you can't even use those because it's so obvious that it's an old photo. Whereas if you show a current person, it's if it's like today, it's finally nice out here. Go outside, put it on a neck, put it on yourself, and take some nice pictures. That would be awesome. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thank you again for all of your help. And kind of decide if you're going to do this series with your VIPs. And then, what day do you want to do your live and stuff? I don't know if you want to get some jewelry mobilized first, whatever you want to do. But let us know if you're going to do that and how it goes.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a strong
Have a good day,
closeout
everybody.
tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.